It's known as an idyllic holiday destination. Margaret River, famous for its surf beaches, wineries and boutique hotels. But there's trouble brewing in this normally tight-knit town.
I think it's pretty split, the town. Some people have very, very strong opinions both ways.
If you look at what's happening in Europe with locals protesting against tourists, we don't want that to happen here. We want to find a balance.
The game changer is Airbnb. The booking model has proven wildly popular, allowing people to rent out their spare room or whole house via a quick and easy phone app.
So we built the house and the unit starting 3 years ago. They get the sea view, which is what most of them seem to love about this particular property.
Margaret River has one of the highest concentrations of Airbnb listings in Australia. Luann Bottomley is one of around 1,000 hosts in the Margaret River area. Her one-bedroom unit rents for between $150 and $200 a night, similar to many of the hotels in town.
The benefits for guests is that it gives them choice. The benefits for the economy is that they definitely spend money here. I can guarantee that they do breakfast, lunch, the wineries, the caves, whatever else Margaret River's got to offer.
Unlike hotel operators, Airbnb hosts don't have to pay for things like commercial insurance and tourism levies.
This is an unfair playing field simply because we've got residential properties versus commercial properties.
Thanks, Pete.
It's actually one of the oldest accommodation places in town, so it's seen all the changes throughout the years.
Debbie Noonan and her husband run the Margaret River Guest House.
Morning, Debbie. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it?
But it's been a tough couple of years.
Lovely.
Our accommodation is down 12 to 15%, but most are down 35%. And that is really, a lot of money down and a lot of occupancy down.
What will that mean for the businesses? What's going to happen?
Closing down. So what do you plan on doing while you're here?
While there are other factors, Debbie Noonan says the boom in Airbnb listings is largely to blame.
You can't just put the blame that, we don't want holiday homes. We need holiday homes. The problem is that they've gone from 200 18 months ago to over 2,200 in 18 months. If you flood the market with that many properties in such a short space of time, something's got to give.
It's the kind of tension the Australian Tourism Industry Council says is being seen in tourism hotspots around the country.
We're seeing a lot of backlash against these booking platforms and these residential properties where you discover that the apartment next door has been turned into a party apartment.
Airbnb has played down the concerns, saying in a statement that negative incidents are extremely rare and that the company has absolutely no tolerance for disruptive behaviour.
It's polarising, but I think people don't understand that Airbnb is just a booking platform. It's just people coming for a holiday.
While Luann rents out part of her own home, some Airbnb hosts have more than 30 properties listed.
Most people who have listed have 4 or 5 residential dwellings, so it's not the one they're staying in. They mightn't stay in any of them, and it's now becoming a property investment class.
It's something Shire President Pam Townsend suspects is distorting the property market in Margaret River.
Rents are very high, and we want to know if that's because people are holding back rentals, normal rentals, for holiday house income.
The Shire has tackled the issue head-on, with a new policy restricting the areas in which people can host.
We want people to register as businesses, and we want people to understand that there are rules around running these hotelier businesses.
So far, 10 homeowners have been fined, and more than 30 are being investigated for operating illegally. But the Shire is keen to emphasise the aim is not to stamp out Airbnb altogether.
It's really good in a tourism town to have a lot of different sort of offerings, and it's the future, I think.
While governments across the country wrestle with how best to regulate, the stakes are high for coastal tourist towns.
It's not about self-interest, it's about protecting the tourists, it's about protecting this region as a tourism region. This is our community, and I feel sad that it's so divided.
I think there's a lot of fear about Airbnb, but people forget that there's many other platforms and that it's not the big bogeyman that everyone thinks it is.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.